well, busy morning anyway.
Yep.
We
Busy
are,
and slightly frantic.
Yes, we're just going to go and pick up our respective vehicles. Julia's car is going in for a diagnostic today.
Yes, poor thing's not been feeling very well.
Little light on the dashboard has come up with the engine. It's not flashing, so it just means, from what the manual says, there's something wrong, but we don't know what.
No.
Could be spark plugs, could be, well, it's not lack of oil, because that would have come up.
No, that would have shown a different symbol.
Or it might just mean there's no engine at all and you've been pedalling with your feet.
Yeah, I've been Flintstoning it all over the place and didn't know it.
No.
No wonder I'm slimming down.
But you're getting through the shoe leather like nobody's business.
Yeah, it was a bit, a bit of a clue.
Bit of a clue. So we're going to drive up to the, what do you call it?
The garage?
Yeah, that's it, the garage. And you're parked here, aren't you? Poor little thing. And you're going to follow me because you're not 100% certain
That's
where
right,
it is.
that's
You've
right.
kind of got a vague idea.
Yeah.
And then, once we've done that, coming back.
Yep.
Oh no, we're going on to your place.
Oh yes,
you've
because
got
then
to
I've got
get
to get Joe together and ready and out the door and to nursery.
Yeah, drop him off. I will loaf about in the van.
Have you got a book?
I've got a book in the
Oh,
van,
yes, that's
or I
right.
might just go and try and wake myself up, whereas with a stroll over whatever that water thing is, Swandine.
Oh,
That's
Widewater.
Widewater. That's it. It's not Swandine. That's the hospital. And
Is it? What
yeah,
hospital?
Swandine Hospital up in the A27.
Oh right.
Anyway, yeah. So I should do that, and then I'll drive you. Oh, and we need to sort the chair over. Should we do that now?
Oh yes, let's do that now.
Let's do that now, and then we'll go back to the studio at my place and record another
something.
English couple recording for later on today.
Yeah.
Or that might go out earlier, actually. Let's just shove it in the boot for now. Is there room?
Is there space?
Yeah, there's space, but can I open the door?
That's what I mean.
No.
Here, let me pop that down while I go and get in the car.
Oh, okay. I could just put it in the seat next to me, I suppose.
You could put it in the seat next to you, which is where it's going to go in the end.
Yeah, it's going to go in there eventually. Oh, so this is like all a bit organised here. Well, disorganised. She's putting on her seatbelt and she's only going backwards 2 feet.
I can't hear what you're saying. I've just realised.
Lovely. Thank you. The van has not been utilised very much in the last few weeks,
Go.
which is a shame.
Ouch.
There it goes. You're right.
Oh,
You just bashed your leg.
singed myself.
Oh, nice. I don't know why you did that. What, on the tow bar
Yeah.
thing? It's all a
Right.
load of madness, isn't it?
It is.
Right, I'll get in and we'll... Oh, I kissed on camera there. Did that without even thinking.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, he's coming in.
It's like he's so used to filming
It was nice,
now.
but, you know.
Yeah. Sorry, you didn't get
They
one.
don't necessarily want to see that.
No, they
Not
probably
one.
don't.
Ready?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, enough
Moving
of that
swiftly on.
nonsense. Yes, so we're going to drive. I'll drive down and follow you. Are you going to
No,
follow me?
I'll follow you.
Yeah, sorry.
Convoy.
I'm not really awake this morning.
No, me neither.
Don't know why. It was one of those nights. You kept me up, throwing bloody plates about, arguing with me, threatening to push me out the window, kicking me out of my own house and everything.
Yeah, making you walk around the block a dozen times before I let you come back in.
Yes.
Anyway,
Apart from that.
stop making up
No,
rubbish.
sorry about it. Now, thing is, if you talk, I was going to say, if
Would you like me to
talk,
turn off?
yeah, we'll take that off in a second. I was going to say, if you talk inside the car, I don't know if the signal will pick up, so let's just try that whilst we're here.
All right then. Okay.
So if you go in the car, give us some instructions.
Right, and I'm talking.
And I'm now talking to you, clearly.
He's mouthing.
Are you
I don't know
talking
if
to
you say
me?
anything. I'm talking. Are you talking? I don't know.
You might hear her. I can't.
We'll never know till we look at it
Right.
and read it.
Let's go.
Right, is that test done now then?
That test is done.
Did we
yeah.
have time for that?
No.
Let's go.
Yes. Right, here we go. That's one little job done. Can I give you that for a moment?
You sure can.
Clamber back into the cab. So we've, you won't have seen this because we had to do this rather promptly. but your car is now in the car park waiting to be seen
Ooh,
later on for the diagnostics. Are you okay?
Yep. I think so.
Yeah.
What time is it? What day is it?
It's,
what life is it?
It's 20 past. Well, that my clock there on the dashboard is about 5 minutes fast.
Right. So it's about 12 minutes past 8 a.m.
Yes. So we're now going to dash back to jolly old Lancing, where you live.
There's a nice old school bus there, one of the yellow ones.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, you couldn't see that.
No, yeah. Feel free to give them a view out of the window if they would like to.
There we go.
See it, and we can give a bit of a running commentary. We don't want to give too many details about where you exactly live, but they've got a vague idea, I suppose.
Yeah.
42 Acacia Avenue, in case you're asking. But this is the what do you call it when it's busy on the roads?
Rush hour.
Rush hour. Thank you.
Peak traffic time
Yes.
on the roads.
So we'll see how.
Particularly in the south.
Absolutely, and there is a temporary traffic system on the road to yours,
Yeah,
apparently.
because of the lovely issues we're having with the sewage pipes.
Oh yes.
We're getting poop coming up
Lovely
from the road
poop.
every now and then.
How
'cause
nice.
The pipe keeps breaking.
That's
So that keeps throwing that whole road. Well,
And
that
so
whole,
you
that,
have
yeah,
the big
after
yellow
whack.
poop sucker-upper
Yeah.
vehicles.
The big poop suckers.
And they've all got funny names on their number plates.
Not all of them, but yeah, they have. Like P05 or 25, something like that.
What does that spell? I'm too early. for it.
YUM. Poo's Yum.
Poo's Yum.
Just things like that, for example.
Oh, like-
And it's funny to try and work them out, whether there's something clever been put in there.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine that it's not on purpose.
No, of course it's not. Of course it's on purpose.
Of course it's on purpose, you know. When you've got a SHIT job,
Yes.
you've got to make light of it wherever you can, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we do go along the seafront, but you won't see much of that because it's all built up, and as is typical on this route, all the way from Brighton pretty much to Goring, where there's this tiny little lung which is not even a quarter of a mile in length, might be a quarter of a mile, in which you can breathe without any houses along the seafront, and then you go through Goring and Ferring and King. Oh, I've stalled.
That's a first.
Yeah. And then it's Rustington and Littlehampton, and then there's a tiny little bit of a lung at Littlehampton as you go to Climping and then to
Clumping.
Clumping.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Had the
Bognor.
urge to say that.
All right, now we're getting into
Now we're
the.
sitting in traffic.
Now we're getting into the traffic.
Let's have a look
Give
at
them
the
a gentle
traffic.
view of this. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you so much. This is to try and get down onto the seafront. So we're coming to a T-junction, which is the 259, the coastal road. Nice little house there, look. The yellow. I mean, it's not really that nice, but I guess it's looking jolly.
Yeah, it's cheerful with its
Cheerful.
yellow paint. Someone crashed into that wall.
Apparently, in that wall behind us there that you've just shown, Martin Snow told me many years ago that there were deliberately holes cut into the wall so that two squaddies, soldiers, could be positioned there with machine guns or rifles, because there's a straight view down to the seafront, and if the Germans ever came in, it was a place that they could deliberately fire at them if they ever invaded.
That's clever.
Yeah, they didn't know.
No, they
They
didn't
never
need to.
invaded.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
Didn't know that.
No, that's a factum totem polem.
Congratulations.
Well, this could be a bit tedious, so maybe we should
We'll shut
pause
up for a moment.
and then get down to your place.
Ah,
And your alarms are going off saying, it's the school run, it's the school run. So, yeah, we'll catch up in a mo. So, we got there. Julia's rushed into her house. I'm in the back of the van, and I'm waiting now whilst Julia sorts out her son, and I've got the kettle on here. So Julia said she could make me a cup of tea, but I thought, well, I'll just make a coffee in the van and just hang about inside here. Obviously, her husband still lives at home, and we don't want to cause a rumpus, whatever the word is, can't think, by my presence. So I'll just wait in the van out the way, because, you know, that's how things are. So I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee and hold the microphone at the same time. Not the microphone, the camera. The microphone is on me, and trying to open a pot. God, blimey, why is that so difficult? It's not sellotaped up, is it? No. And I don't want to put the camera down because I haven't got... Ah, there we go. I haven't got the tripod legs properly fixed to this. So we'll just have to do... This is rough vision anyway. The whole point of this experiment, if you've just joined the Vobes and the Bald Explorer and all of this, this is just an experiment at the moment to see if I can vlog every day. Used to do this, as I've mentioned many times, for years, and but I was doing walks and things. And then I wondered if vlogging was dead. I was getting these sort of YouTube things saying, oh, vlogging is dead, nobody's interested in people's lives as such, that you had to be vlogging. If you're vlogging, you've got to be sharing information about whatever the product is you're trying to promote, or that sort of thing, or seem to be using it rather than just a window into people's lives. And I don't know how true any of that nonsense is. So we're doing it. My audience seems to be saying that it's still alive, although I've been turning the comments off because I'm also interested in working out if having the comments off, how that affects one. The prognosis so far is that actually it's quite nice for me because you don't constantly have to check or answer them. Not that I'm trying not to have a community of people. That's the kettle going. It's not so much that. It's, I mean, there are a few idiots who write horrible comments. I'm not so much worried about that either. It's just that thing that you get sucked into is, oh, have somebody said something? Oh, what have they said? Has somebody said something? Oh, what have they said? I don't really want to do that. I want to concentrate on making the content and putting it out there and letting people decide whatever they want. And you could argue, well, why do you just not read the comments anyway and just ignore everything? And in some ways, I think that's worse, that you know people have put the comment there and you're ignoring them. And I think from the audience perspective, they know they can put a comment and you're ignoring them. So the videos that I do let the comments on, I can concentrate on doing that. But if I did it on every one, you'd never have time. That's another thing. Anyway, so that's the theory behind it all. So I'm going to have my coffee. And I always put a little bit more in the kettle than I actually need, because it's nice to have some warm water then. By the time I've drunk that, the kettle water has cooled down and it's nice to have some washing up water. And we're going to be doing a camp out, hopefully, if the weather stays fine over the next few days. We've got a camp out coming with Tim, Nigel Sadler, Vernon and Barbara, who come on our walks, hopefully will be coming along, Mr. Suggett and Ricky. I think everybody, I need to get in touch with them all and let them all know that it's still happening, and hopefully everybody's up for it. And that's coming up fairly soon. So of course we'll be making several videos on that front. Right, I'm going to drink my coffee, wait for Julia, and then we'll head back with Joe and get Joe into the play school. And then once we've done that, we'll head back to our house, end this video, and go upstairs and record the English couple. And I can utilise this time now to think of a subject that we can discuss for that. And probably that's gone out before this, because this needs a little bit of editing, and I'll do that this afternoon. So hopefully this will go out this evening. Yeah, I know, it's a weird world. Right, coffee time. Well,
That was Manic.
That was Manic. Sorry you didn't get to see that, and you didn't get to see Joe.
He was being very cute as well, actually.
So we've got Joe into play school.
Yeah.
You were quick, actually. I didn't have a chance to actually finish my coffee.
Well, he was actually relatively cooperative this morning. I think it helped a lot that I had a treat for him in the fact that he could ride in the van, in Richard's van.
All right, in Richard's
to
van.
get to nursery, so he was quite eager for that.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, you don't have that every day,
No.
riding in the van.
Nope, you certainly don't have that every day.
So we're heading back now to jolly old Worthing. My goodness, those lights, the traffic.
It's a nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a nightmare.
See what I've got to put up with?
Yeah. You might be better holding the camera at an angle.
Over that way.
Yeah, because it might be just like squashing our faces a bit.
That's true.
Right, so yeah, heading back. We'll go back into the studio. I was supposed to think of a topic for
the chat.
Yeah, for the chat, so that we could dissect something. I know we've got those books, those strange little comedy
yes.
books, which we could look at.
We could look at and have fun.
And have a bit of fun with that. Or we could discuss a subject that couples often discuss. What do they often discuss? Abortion? No. There's no reason to discuss that. No one's aborting anything.
Nope, nobody's aborting anything.
We've spoken about... oh, hello.
Are the incoming
That's my phone. Hello.
Hi Richard, it's Boyd at Swifts here.
Oh, hello, Boyd at Swifts.
Hi.
How are you?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very, very good. Yeah, very good. I took the computer into your Fiesta,
Yes.
and it's come up with a sensor from a Lambda sensor. It says bank on sensor 1, open circuit, that's the front one.
Right.
So that's an oxygen sensor in the exhaust. So they've gone to that sensor.
Yeah.
That's the front one, it's under the bonnet. They've gone to it and checked the wiring to it. That's all good. So it must be the sensor packed up. It would be £187.56 in total.
Okay.
Blimey, to have a new sensor put in.
Parts, labour, VAT, diagnostic, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's well. Thank you ever so much.
Well, we better have it. Do we want to have it done? We better have it done, haven't we?
Yeah. Otherwise, it's going to be showing that. Warning
Yeah,
light.
it's a necessary thing. I'm taking it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it won't pass the MOT.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
With
Well,
that on, and
187.
yeah, and your emissions will be out.
Right.
So
Yeah. So we better get it.
We'll save some penguins and polar bears if you have it done.
Right. Well, we better save the penguins and polar bears.
Absolutely, we can't have them getting
187.
endangered.
Righto.
Yeah, no, sorry, Richard.
That's okay. And will it be done today?
Yeah, I've already ordered the bit, because I presume you'd want it doing.
Yes,
but
please.
there isn't one nearby, so it's over in Brighton is the nearest.
Right.
So, yeah, it's going to be ready lunchtime-ish, hopefully.
Oh, brilliant.
I'll give you a call as soon as it's ready, okay?
You're
Wonderful.
a star. Thanks so much, Boyd.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you then. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.
Huh.
Right, 187 quid. Bloody hell.
Yay!
That is more than I was
Yeah, it's
hoping.
more than I was expecting.
Well, I offered to do the pay for it, so
Well, I'm not going to let you pay for all of it.
yeah, give me £1.50 towards
Oh,
it.
Simba. OH5IMBA.
On the
Oh,
number
Simba.
plate.
On the number plate of the
Yeah,
car in
sorry,
front.
we didn't show you that.
No.
Yeah, 187
Can you see
quid.
with the camera there?
So this is what running 2 cars would cost.
Yeah.
Plus all the other bits and pieces. This is where it gets expensive. We've got to make this YouTube channel earn some money.
Just a bit, just enough to
People
boost us
often
along.
think, I'm always going on about, oh, blimey, how do I make a bit of money? But out of the blue, £187 that we don't have has suddenly disappeared from
Landed in my lap.
And you're not earning, you don't do a job because you're a
No.
mother, full-time mother.
I'm currently relying on the government
and
to
you're
help
going
me.
through a divorce. It's not a easy time.
No,
And
it's hard times all round.
I'm trying to help you as best I can.
And you're mighty noble about it.
Thank you very much.
Much appreciated.
But you know, that's why I'm trying to make the channel work, and we're doing this test to see if doing a video every single day really boosts
Helps.
it. But
Yeah.
anyway, well, there you go. That was from the horse's mouth. They're very nice, swift. They're very good.
They're rather swift.
They are swift. If it can be done by lunchtime, that's great. We'll pick
It
up
is.
Joe later, bring him back, and then we'll go and pick your car up, and we can take him to the park. If we've got the English couple done, well, we could talk about household expenses and the things that do cost money and the things that you have to think about, like running 2 cars and things. I think that
Yeah.
would be an interesting debate, because people will have something to say about that.
Yeah, and quite a few households have more than one car.
They do. Absolutely. I don't know. Well, you saw a house, didn't you? And
Yes,
you
that's
counted the houses and
It had
the
like
cars, rather.
five cars and one, an extra car underneath a cover. But
And
I know
how-
you've got a large driveway, but do you need that many cars?
Yeah.
I mean,
And you know,
maybe it's a 6-bedroom and there's like, you know, 6
yeah, they could all be
people in
renting,
there.
of course. They could all be different people.
There is that. You never know, can you? You
There's
don't
another
know.
car like yours.
I know, that's
Point the
what do I
camera
call
at
it? Raisin.
And not too quickly, just do it nice and gently, otherwise the audience get a bit of a jerk.
Sorry. That's actually the second one I've seen on this journey since
Right, yeah.
leaving Joe.
Right, well, we're heading back now, so we may as well say thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
If you've got this far, congratulations, and thank you extra.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was Manic today.
Bit manic. Sorry about camera work if it's all over the place.
Yes.
Trainee. Slowly getting a...
Sorry you didn't get a monologue from this lovely man today.
Well, we didn't yesterday. We had a lovely time going to our new favourite foodie place.
Oh, yeah, but we heard more of you talking. So,
Oh yeah, sorry.
so it was a good
I'm sure
consolation.
I'm sure they're fed up with me talking. I do so much talking. Haven't done a Naked Englishman podcast this morning either.
Oh,
so-
yes, you've not had time because somebody's taken up all your time, Richard.
Absolutely. That's
How
okay.
dare she?
I know.
How very dare she?
I know. But these things have to be done. Right, we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. And for us, bye-bye.
Bye.